What up, folks? I am Ultrazilla, and today I have a review of the C-03 Transformers Missing Link Bumblebee, authentic Takara Tomy product. As you can tell, I bought this here in the United States because it comes in this outer packaging. Yeah. So sometimes they do this here in the US. Not sometimes, I think all the times when they do an actual authentic Takara Tomy product as sold in Japan. Not really, because you put in this box on there. But here it is, our second missing Link figure. The third missing Link figure, but the first two were both the Optimuses. One with the trailer, one without the trailer. And you know, it took me a little while to get the little Bumblebee, but, you know, I was like, let me grab this, because I feel like I'm gonna regret it if I don't. There's also Cliff Jumper out there. I'm not a big Cliff Jumper guy, so I'm not gonna get that. But I definitely wanted this. Look at this little package. This is so cute. This is definitely G1-esque, tech specs and all. Which is very, very cool. Official licensed product. That's beautiful. Look at that. But anywho, I believe I picked this up at BBTS. I can't remember at this point. It was a couple of months back now. But anywho, finally get into it. Beautiful package. Classic. Definitely savable. You know, even this is kind of savable. So without any further ado, let's get to the review. So before we actually get to the figure, I mean, I had to show you this. Styrofoam, classic. The card inside, the directions inside, stickers, I believe, inside, should I wish to use them. And there's our little bee. I see chrome. I'm happy with that. There's a very tiny, minuscule gun. If you don't know what this is, and I didn't say it up front, this is the G1 Bumblebee. If you didn't see the Optimus Prime one that I did last year, and it was, what, number 2 on my best of the year? Yeah, like, it is a articulated, you know, version of the actual G1 toy. Like, it's the exact G1 toy, re-engineered. Oh, that little gun is scary. I'm going to put that down for now. As a more modern figure. It doesn't look it yet, but it is. And if we open up his legs now, it's already more articulated. I mean, this is not going to be like ultra articulated, but I mean, this is way more articulated already than the original toy. And I believe we have one here to compare. So, yeah. This is rather neat. Here's a better look at the card. Really nice art. Very nicely done for Bumblebee. This is exclusive to this particular figure. And it is nice. It comes punched. So maybe you're clipping all of these together. I don't know. And here's the sticker sheet. I'm not going to use these. They're cool, but I kind of like this unpunched, chromey sticker sheet. I'm fine with the Autobot symbol it has, and I don't need this, like, up here. It's totally, I like it plain. Here's Bee's beautiful chromed out gun. Very, very nice. I do like this a lot. Oh, there we go. Looking pretty good. Yeah, it's nice. It's a bit big, but you know, it works. It works. You know, I dig it. I think it's really cool. And let's take a look at Bee in a full. As you can see, Bee has the battle mask on, which is awesome. I love that. I think it looks really, really cool. Just a silver face, but I dig it. I think it looks awesome. Like, really, really nice. Maybe, you know, if his eyes were painted, that would have been better. Or a sticker for his eyes. But it looks good either way. And again, the chrome backdrop there is very, very nice. He's got the bulbous center black, you know, around here. The Autobot symbol looks good. And then you got his little arms, rubber tires, so good. little arms. You know, they're not much to look at, but you know, it's the G1 toy. Same thing with the legs, and you know, and the feet are just the front of the car. It's fine. Over here we got reveal the shield, and that's a, you know, color changer. So that's pretty cool. That's what the back looks like. Lots of die cast in this guy. I mean, it's super cool. Then you got that there, which we'll look at later. But I mean, the thing that we're here for really is the articulation. I mean, again, it's not gonna be like crazy good, but like it's good. The head turns. G1 toy definitely didn't do that. The arms can go back and forth like that, go up and down. You got swivel at the elbow and the bend, which is awesome. Then you got the legs that move like no G1 toy has ever moved. You got thigh, you got knee bend, you got a rocker at the foot. So again, you're not getting like a waist swivel here or anything, because again, that's kind of hard to keep it in that G1 style. But what you're getting in like the arms and stuff, and this can go up and down, which is cool. This is a little loose on mine actually, just noticing. Aw, this one's not. I mean, this one's like super loose, but it's a little bit looser. Gotta check that out. I don't know what to do about that. I've had it way too long now to return, but I should have checked it out right away, but I didn't anticipate anything. But it's not that bad. Anywho, like, yeah, look, his arm is staying up, so it's not really doing anything. It just feels a little looser, see? But it's not like hindering you. Yeah, the articulation, it's really cool. I mean, it's cool to get this guy like all articulated. It's a little too expensive for what it is, but it feels awesome, and it looks awesome, and I love how it moves. So for me, yeah, you know, it's 40-something bucks, 42 bucks or whatever, 40 bucks here in the US. But importing this guy was probably a no-no. It was just like a little bit too expensive, I'd say, if you had to import it. But maybe it was going to be around the same amount, and maybe you're going to get something else. I don't know, but, you know, I'm fine with it, because, again, Optimus needed a little buddy, and now we got it. And speaking of which, here are the two buddies together, and as you can see, he is about a quarter the size of Optimus. He's tiny. And now that I think about it, I feel like I'm pretty sure I paid just double imported from Japan on Optimus, you know, that I did here in the US, so, for Little B. So, yeah, price is a factor on this guy. He's so small, and he doesn't feel quite as good as, Optimus. You know, Optimus has got those awesome ratchets that they added, and the die cast, and it's a perfect Optimus, you know, classic figure. I don't think I feel that with, you know, B, but it's still cool. It's definitely still cool. It's just, you know, it's not as good. And here is our little missing a link Bumblebee with a bunch of other small bees you might have in your collection. Here's the, not G1, but the vintage one. It's sort of G1 with the, you know, actual Bumblebee face. Regular G1, I believe, is obviously this one. But yeah, this is cool too. And it's cool to have it, you know, with both faces now. You can see, like, this guy doesn't really do much. If you do that, you know, do the transformation, they go up and down. The head does not move. So yeah, the new one, a whole lot better. So with that all said, there's only one thing left to do, and that's transform and roll out. And here's Bumblebee all transformed. Ooh, and the tire is popping out. With the nice little wheels, rubber wheels, very nice. You know, I transformed this guy back, and I forgot that, like, yeah, this has chromed or silver. This is the vintage one. lights and the bumper, and this one is unpainted. So I'm gonna still guess that this is the original way, but I'm not 100% sure. This has nicer rims though, really nice. This is a little black. Another thing, this back part is a little bit bigger. Oh, and this is painted too, and this is not. Interesting. This does not go all the way back either. I thought it like pushed in further, while this one pushes in flat. So a lot to like about this little one in comparison. But I do still like the little bee. He's kind of cool. Little bug. Yeah, they both have merits. Obviously, this one's better in robot mode, but I definitely think this is better in, you know, in alt mode here. Yeah, I do like the bigger sticker. So there's that. And one little thing post retransformation. I do like how the gun stores in between his foot there. Little peg there. That's pretty neat. And my final thoughts, well, I really like this figure, but I could see how, you know, folks might be like, that price point is nuts. It is. It is. No doubt about it. It is too much. That's why I kind of like hesitated. I'm like, do I because I knew how big Bumblebee is, G1 Bumblebee. like, do I really want to pay for this? But at the same time, I was just like, how can I not like want to check it out as a Transformers fan? You know, especially with how much I love the missing like Optimus. So I do really like it. I don't like it as much as that one, and I don't think it's showing up on my best of the year. But at the same time, it's a really neat little figure. I don't even know if it came out this year or last year at this point, so it's that part of it anyway. But it's a neat little figure. I do dig it, and you know, the engineering that they did is rather cool. So I definitely dug checking it out. I definitely dig having it. I just don't know if it's like a recommend, you know, unless you're like a Transformers geek, and then you know, this is kind of cool. I don't know how much more of this line I'm getting. You know, there's some pieces that, you know, like Grimlock I'm definitely gonna get. I know that's been teased already, so we'll see. I'm not getting Cliff Jumper. I believe there's gonna be an Ultra Magnus. That might be a get, so we'll see how it goes, right? But Bumblebee, I had to get beat, right? There you go. That's my review. Let me know your thoughts down below, and if you're new to the channel, once again, sub yourself for daily content, and let me help you diversify your collection. Till next time, peace out, peace.